Hello and welcome back. We're going to continue working on Blackboard Learns, and for this video we're going to talk about how to change the dates of when an assignment or content will be available for the students to see. And for this I'm going to use my environmental science class. So here we are, environmental science class period 2, and I'm going to go ahead and go back to content. And as I go back to content, what I'm going to change is I'm going to go to my tutorials, and I'm going to call that learning module up. And I showed this to you on one of the other videos. But what we're going to do here is I put these videos out in groups for each tutorial that's due. And when I originally put them in, I didn't set the dates because I hadn't set the dates for when the assignments were due. But now that I've set the dates for each of the tutorials, I want to open these in different sections. So what I'm going to do, and what we'll notice here, is these are color, which tells me that they are already available. And these are black and white, which means that I've already changed the dates on those, and those will open at a specific date and time. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how that takes place. So I'm going to come down here to tutorial 3, which is 1019. So the next set of TED videos that I want available to the students will open on October 19th. So I go to the actual TED, and I'm going to go over here to the drop down menu, this gray circle with the arrow down, and I'm going to choose Edit. And when I choose Edit, I get my workstation for that assignment or that object or that content, and I'm going to scroll down to where it says track views, which I hadn't chosen before. I'm going to go ahead and track the views, and I want this to display on October the 19th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the calendar, go to October, and these will open on the 19th at 11:59 p.m. and that's when that tutorial is actually due. So these TEDs won't open until the students have turned in their previous TED. So we'll submit that, and let's go through that one more time. And I'm going to go back down to TED 3, which was due on 10/19/2014, and I'm going to go ahead and choose the drop down menu. I'm going to then go to Edit, and then I'm going to scroll down, and again I'm going to ask it to be tracked, and I'm going to change the date. And what I'm doing is this content will not display until after the date I'm choosing. So in this case I'm choosing October 19th to pair up with when the previous TED section is due. So that will open up on 10/19 at 11:59 p.m. And notice too that when we go back to the content, that one I just did, which was the Amory Levins one, that one is now to black and white, which tells me I've already changed the date on that. So that won't be open until a specific date and time. So let's look at that one more time just to make sure we're all on the same page. So we go to Edit, scroll down. Again, I'm going to ask it to track. I'm going to then choose the date that it will open, and again this date is October 19th for this set of TEDs that I'm going to open for the class, and then submit. So let's see how that plays out for the students, and we'll go ahead to the student preview. Again, remember this thing that kind of looks like an eyeball, and we are going to choose that. We get the orange bar that tells us we are in student view, and we're going to go to content, and they will see the Ishmael, they'll see the Lorax, and here are the tutorials. And for the tutorials I'm going to go ahead and open that up, and here is Alex Steffen. Now they see everything, but notice the ones between TED 1, TED 2, TED 3, those have all been closed and they won't open until those specific dates. This section down here I haven't changed the dates on yet. So the students won't be able to access any of those TEDs until that date has passed. So I hope this was helpful in how to change dating for when those objects, content, assignments will be available to your student. So keep working on your Blackboard, and hopefully this was helpful. Thanks.